Hello everybody, I'm Roadblock, and this is a Raid Shadow Legends video. We're back! I know it's been a very long time, probably a little bit longer than I think any of us, including myself, really expected. The reality is that moving is hard, and it's not just moving, it's unpacking, rebuilding furniture, setting up desks. I got rid of my desk, I have had to get my computer set up. I bought a desk that I thought would work online. It was much smaller than I thought. It's been an absolute nightmare. You can see I'm probably a little more disheveled. Usually I'm shaved. It's just I kind of look like a mess. Kind of feel like a mess right now. But we have news. I've been waiting. I didn't know when I was going to come back and make um a video, like what was going to be my first video. I knew it was going to be a hey, I'm back video, but I didn't know what I was going to do after that. Well, we have big news. So today, this morning, it was announced that the free-to-play challenge is coming back. This couldn't have happened at a better time. First, I'm coming back from a break, so I'm energized. I'm wanting to play Raid. Two, honestly, I'm unemployed. I mean, we just moved here to a new state across the country. I've applied for some jobs, haven't heard anything. This is a really good opportunity for me to take on this free-to-play challenge and see what kind of stuff that can come from it. From a content creator's point of view, right? So I'm pretty excited about it, honestly. I did apply for it. I've already sent in my application. My only concern is that there may be some hesitancy since I haven't made a video in, like a month? But the rules say a video in the last 3 months, or 3 videos in the last 3 months, something like that. Pretty sure I'm going to be okay, but all the more reason why I needed to get this video out there. And if there is any kind of conflict, I will reach out to the Hell Hades community and try and say, hey, listen, I'm back. I want to be a part of this. I was a part of it last time. It was a really big success for me. So I'm very excited about that. Sorry if I'm like tinkering a lot with my setup. I'm still kind of getting it figured out. If there is any audio issues or anything like that, you guys please let me know in the comments. So I can get those adjusted. I know I'm still trying to figure out the height of the camera. I may need to zoom it out a little bit more as well. But let's talk accounts, because I've been playing, but I haven't been uploading anything for you guys. So let's talk about the accounts. So I have both of them pulled up using RSL Helper right now. You can see I'm over here doing Doom Tower stuff. On the free-to-play, we'll start with the free-to-play. That's the one that everybody cares about the most and wants to get information on. So, over on the free-to-play, yeah, man, I wish I was recording, because this is nuts. So, the luck held. I did post this in Discord. I posted a clip of it. I pulled all of my... So for the first rotation of Primal, because we had Primal stuff during Black Friday, right? Did not get anything. I did not hit. I had like 1 or 2 more Primals, maybe 3, something like that. I don't know how many it was on the free-to-play. But when the Christmas one came up, I pulled them. We hit... Nice. So, yeah, I mean, great news there. As far as like update as regarding new 6 stars and stuff, we did 6-star we did that already. But sorry, I 6-starred the Vargal, and we're just kind of steadily progressing. I really wish I went for some of the fusions over the last couple of months. I am desperately hurting for support champions right now. I don't have any really good ones. I have some epic ones which may have to get used in Rector Drath, but you're talking your Pythions, Duchesses, Elvas, that level of support. We're still hurting for that. I'm relying heavily upon Godseeker and Neri in many areas of the game still. And that honestly is not, excuse me, guys, not quite cutting it. So, yeah, we've still been pulling shards. You'll see we got a couple +1s up here as well. I don't know. I might have a couple more waiting in the wings, but yeah, we did get an ace. I'm excited about that. So far I have built him in Savage right now. I don't have Merciless on this account for him, unfortunately. And my lethal gear, I don't want to take gear off of Thor because he's the campaign farmer on Nightmare. But I might look into maybe taking some gear off of Wukong, or maybe some other champions on the account. So what are the plans right now for the free-to-play? Well, right now, the future plans is Faction Wars. I made a big dent. This may not seem like a big dent, only 33 stars, but I jumped up 3 spots on this board right here using Nace. So, this is a priority for me right now. Building teams, leveling champions solely to progress in Faction Wars. The reason being that I need Lydia. Let's talk about it real quick. So Lydia is really, really good for the Chimera, and I'm going to have to figure out a new microphone position, I feel like, because this is a little more in my way than previous iterations of it. Okay, so Lydia's really, really good for Chimera. Put her in protection if possible. I don't know that I have the protection gear on this account, but if possible, I will try that. Okay. But really, really good all around for Chimera. So I really want her for Chimera, and I don't have her on the free-to-play. I've been slacking big time when it comes to my Faction Wars, just kind of waiting until I got better champions, but the time has come that I need to go ahead and start pushing that area regardless of the champions that I have. So with Sylvan Watcher, you can see I made a lot of progress. I had only previously done these 3. And the great thing about Nace is that I'm actually just running him basically solo with a bunch of unleveled epics, and he just revives them all when they die. So that's always fun. Even against the boss here, he managed to do that. So that's been kind of good using him. It might be a cheat code there. I've been making progress here as well. I've been going back and getting stars that I haven't completed and then progressing forward using basically Mikage Ninja in Shadowkin. So the ones where I have mythicals are good, but we do have other areas that are going to start to be a challenge, or are a challenge, and we will need to continue to make progress there. I think that's everything for now on the account. Nothing too much has changed. My Chimera progress, because we haven't talked about Chimera on the free-to-play, is not great. So I'm really only doing hard right now on the free-to-play. Now you'll see I haven't used my keys yet this week. I still have some time to do that, but hard has been the main focus for me. I'd like to be able to do brutal, but you can see my clan, we still are struggling to get through Nightmare and Ultra Nightmare. So that's a future us problem. But it does hurt that we're not able to hit Nightmare or Ultra Nightmare right now, because you can see our competition is able to do good Nightmare numbers. So I'm going to need to improve my roster a little bit over here on the free-to-play. Now, if we go over to the main account got lucky as well. I believe I pulled Mezimel on camera, but in case you guys didn't already know, on the main account, I have Mezimel, but then I pulled Androck. Let me know in the comments where I should use. I'm really torn about where I want to use Androck, right? So I like this. I like the buff extension as well, and he brings a lot of buffs. I really want to use him in my Wixwell team, actually. I think he'd be really good over there once I book him, and I can get this cooldown to a 3-turn cooldown. We can, bring increased resistance, strengthen, and then continuous healing. That's going to be more buffs that's going to help Wixwell buff us up, plus the strengthen is going to make us live longer, because I don't have anyone bringing that in the current team. I don't know what his base HP is either, but I do think it might be pretty reasonable. I think currently on the team is Oella, who brings increased resistance, but that strengthen is going to be pretty handy on my current team. So I'm thinking about using him there to get better improvement on that team. Plus, it seems like this seemingly would hit hard. I don't know much about him, to be completely honest. Plus, he would bring a better aura than Wixwell as well. And then I do already have the masteries on both of them. I didn't mention that on Nice, but I went ahead and farmed those up on Minotaur because I've been saving a lot over the, haven't been playing the game much, didn't do fusions or anything. We have a lot of resources to work with right now. 2-star blessing, again, don't know what one to go with him. If we look at the alternate form, I mean, I know that this would be very impactful in Arena, and I'm leaning in that direction. Plus, we have a block buffs here. I don't know. Let me know what you guys think of Androck, where you use him, if you have him, where you recommend me using him. I would love to I'm trying to find more videos on it and information on it to help it get a little bit better on my own. But I just don't know where to use him. I can't. It's just, yeah. I don't know. I don't know where he would benefit me the most with my current roster. Other things that have happened over here on this account. So we pulled that guy, the Hellcates or whatever his name is. Yeah, here he is, Heracletes. We pulled him. We're leveling him. He's almost 60. We did get He-Man on this account. Again, main account, not my free-to-play. This is the main account. I did get He-Man. Haven't built him yet. We've got quite a few, especially with Mezamel and everything. I just wanted him, this is a guy from my childhood, so it was more sentimental than the fact that he's good. And I know he's good, but for right now, that's what I'm using him as. Working up Gergo as well, and I need to build my Varl, who is 60 as well. We did pull a Void recently. We got Carol on the Ringer. Was not happy about that. I pulled that during the 2x Void over this weekend. So a little disappointed there, but, it is what it is. And I think that's pretty much everything that's going on over here on this account. I did forget to mention on both accounts, I did go ahead and get bells, but you will see that I'm very shard starved on this account right now. No, only 10 ancients, only 3 voids. I went below my floor. If you guys remember, I did set a floor a long time ago. You'll see here for voids, I've got 2 voids over here on the free-to-play, and 11 ancients, but 3 sacreds, which is good. Have not gotten any sacreds back over on the main, but I did spend a lot of shards just to go ahead and get that bells guy. We're holding on to him to pull during a clan v clan, but I think this guy's pretty decent. A block buffs and a leech is really good for Hydra, and I could use more block buffs on both accounts. The buff strip is going to be pretty good as well. And I don't know how hard he's going to hit, but the decreased defense 2 plus ignoring defense for each debuff. This might hit pretty hard, which would be pretty good. Probably works really well with ally attackers. And then increasing the max HP and crit damage. I think this is going to be a pretty decent champion. I mean, he was easy to get, honestly. When you consider how hard some of the stuff has been to get in the game, I think was pretty easy. Granted, I had to pull mythicals on both accounts to be able to get him, so I don't know, maybe I'm wrong, but either way, very happy to have him, and we will pull him on both accounts. I'll show you over on the free-to-play that we also have him on the free-to-play, and we'll pull him. Now, I did have to pull a lot of these guys, too, the ones that I had already farmed up, so, like, I have Cleoterix now on the account as well. Yeah, so those were ones that I pulled in order to get the points for it. Getting the mythical basically jumped me up pretty high. I pulled a couple of soul stones as well in order to get the points that I needed. So and I was doing all of this like kind of from my phone and from a laptop while I was waiting to get this desktop set up, because these monitors are mounted, so like I couldn't just like turn my computer on and use it on the ground. Like the monitors, I don't have stands for these monitors anymore. They're on a post that has to attach to something that can support the weight too. So I had to wait for a real desk, which I have now. Sorry if that shook a little bit. I gotta adjust the feet on it still, but I'm back. I'm excited to start making content, but more than anything, I am excited to be part of the Hell Hades free-to-play challenge. That did great stuff for my account in the past. I'm excited to do it again. I learned a lot last time, and this time I have the time. I will be home. I will be free to play this game more often. So what do I need from you guys? Well, I need your support. I have not made a big push in the past, really. I've talked about it, I've hinted at it and said, hey, you know, please consider not just subscribing, not just liking my videos, but, you know, supporting me as a member. I am over on Twitch now, so you can subscribe over there on Twitch with your Prime subs, or if you want to pay to be a Twitch subscriber over there. But I'm going to be ramping up the content creation, including live streams, while I'm doing the free-to-play challenge. Assuming that I get in the challenge, I would like to think that I will, but you never know. I have been away for a little bit, but we are back. We are up and running. Just to show you real quick kind of what things are like for me right now. So if I put the green screen down, you can kind of see that, like, I still have stuff on the walls. I don't think you can quite see it on the camera. I've got clothes on the floor. You can see my drill for putting together the furniture and stuff just hanging on the wall. Like, I've managed to hurriedly get my setup here ready to go. And outside of that, I still have a lot of work to do prepping this area. But like I talked about before, I now have my own space. This is my own. I'm not in the living room anymore. I'm not in you won't hear the background noise from my wife or my daughter. I'm in my own private area. There may be a bit of an echo. I hope not, but until I get some stuff on the walls, it may reverb a little in here. So, you know, I'll try to watch the video back before I upload it and see what happens. But I am back. Hi. And I'm excited to start making content. So keep an eye out for upcoming content, especially related to the free-to-play challenge. I don't know. I did watch his video, but I didn't see a specific date or anything. So more to come on that, but I'm excited. But more than ever, I need your guys' support. Please consider becoming a member. Please consider subscribing on Twitch. You could donate super chats and bits and things like that when I'm streaming if you guys want to. But I'm kind of at a crossroads right now, and it's a really good opportunity for me to see what kind of real income I can generate. Now, I also may be doing more sponsorships as well. I've not really taken on a lot of sponsorships because I didn't want to dilute my raid content, but I may take on a few sponsorships that I've been saying no to or haven't taken on in the past. So, as always, that's another way you can help me if you don't want to help me with dollars. If you don't want to help me in that way directly, you can help me indirectly by playing these games that I get sponsored by, because, you know, the more people that play them, the more potential income I get from those opportunities. So please consider that stuff. But that's all I got for you today. As always, thank you so much for watching. Now that I'm back, if you're back after a long wait, please consider resubscribing. I did lose quite a few subscribers, not as many as I thought I would. So thank you guys for sticking with me through this tough time in my life. But I am back. Content will be flowing. Thanks for watching. I'll see you all in the next one. Take care.